Hi, I'm Cash, and welcome to Cash Talks Football, where I break down every single goal in the Premier League for every single team, plus some Champions League stuff as well. I give my technical analysis with over 20 plus years of coaching experience from all over the world, and try to give you some insight into knowledge so you can use that to better your football skills, either on the field or as a coach, or maybe you just want to chat down a pub and prove that you know more than somebody else does. Right now, I'm going to show you this game. There's only one goal in it. It's completely and utterly just rubbish. It's the VAR decision in the Newcastle. We'll do Newcastle versus Brentford right now. But I'm going to start the highlight right here because I want to show a little bit of talent from this little wee man here. And I quite like what he's doing, right? Okay, so we'll have a little watch. Do you see this guy pointing his arm, telling people where to go? Neither of these two are actually pressuring the ball. Both of these two players are doing the same job. They're in a line, they're stood still, and they're terrible. Okay? One needs to be there, not both. This man sees that, takes advantage of it, knows, bump, can skip through straight away, past the one, because he doesn't know what he's doing. Bosh, off we go. Now, he's not going to challenge. Not at all. He's holding him up quite nicely, and he puts this lofted ball into here. Now, this is where the danger comes, right? So this lofted ball comes in, and and it looks like there's no danger at all. Absolutely none. This guy here, as a defender, has got all the time in the world to deal with it. Ball's coming in. There we go. There isn't a problem, right? There shouldn't be, from this point of view here, any reason for any controversy or any problems whatsoever. But let's look at what happens because of bad footballers. Ball comes in. Bosh. He's letting the ball bounce. I know you've probably heard this 100 million times. Don't let the ball bounce. The reason why you don't let the ball bounce, okay, they don't really tell you why. They say, oh, don't let the ball bounce. Okay, why? So when the ball comes down, if it bounces, then it has to go up. As the ball's going up in that trajectory, get me tongue back in, you cannot receive the ball as a defender in that area, but the striker can run onto it, run forward. So as the ball's bouncing, he can carry his momentum, which is this way, and keep the ball moving in that direction when the ball is on its upward trajectory. Can't say that word. Try saying it. I can't say it. But you know what I mean, right? So that's why you don't let the ball bounce, because it's easier for the guy running towards the goal to receive it and run onto it. As well, there's a million other ones, but that's one of the easiest ones to sort of understand. Don't let it bounce. You've got time to control it, bring it down and play it. Here we go, bump, and it goes to bounce again. Do you see what I mean about the trajectory as it goes up? Now he has to try to header it or do something different because he's waited too long and he can't put his foot on it, so the ball has to come down. It's time, waiting for the ball to go from the bounce, bump, where it come all the way up and then come down again. That's what he's waiting for it to do. And then this is what happens. Bosh goes on. The ball's almost out of play. They think this is a penalty. This is the game-winning call right here from the referee. The ball is almost out of play. Oh, and it is out of play, and the guy falls over his leg. The keeper's sliding. He's dived over his leg. He's dived over, out of bounds, and that's a penalty in the Premier League. You are joking. If someone gave that on a Sunday League field, they'd probably lynch the ref because they'd say he's a moron. But yet that happened in the Premier League. And that's not the whole story. The reason that happened in the Premier League is because the ref turned a goal away for Newcastle earlier on. So what refs do is, because they're pathetic human beings, is what they do is they make one bad call and then they make another one to make up for that one. Let's look at how bad this is. Let's look at it on a replay. So the ball's going out of bounds and then this happens. Bump. He stops, kind of stops, but he's sliding. He just runs into him. The ball's going out of bounds. No harm, no foul, bump, and that's a penalty. Never in a month for Sundays. Never, ever. Is 1-0. There we go. Newcastle get a goal. Yeah, the Premier League.